Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens. Here's Thompson. Uses the glass on the layup.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Defended by Thompson. To the middle. It's intercepted. In transition. Here's Smits. Off target at the rim. There's a screen. Fires the three. Poirier with the rebound. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Poirier. Here's Nora. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. It's good on the putback. On offense, here is Athens. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Yurtseven. And here's Grant from the arc. The shot off that time.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Here's Nora. And it's off from three-point range. On offense, here is Athens. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for him. Grant outside. There's the triple. Poirier with the rebound.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Larkin with the bucket.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Defended by Thompson. To snap the cold streak. Fires in the triple.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Larkin. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Larkin's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Athens shooting their first free throw of the night. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Thompson outside. Sinks it from distance. Thompson's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Osman from downtown. Thompson pulls it in. Here we go. Here's Smits. Here's Poirier. Thompson outside. Just 4 to shoot. No good on the triple. Athens trails by 5. Here's Osman. Yet to see a basket. Takes the 3. Yurtseven, no good. 1:04 left in the opening quarter. Larkin, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Over to the wing. Yurtseven a screen. The 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Larkin passes to Thompson. Here's Larkin. He's covered by Grant. And so it's Athens with it, trailing by 2. Pass to Yurtseven. Oh, trying his luck from deep. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. They're up by 2, and the second quarter is on its way when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for Athens.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Taking 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And here's Nunn. Driving in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And so he makes both from the line. Inside. Johnson for 3. Counted from distance. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Brown against Bryant. Brown passes to Hernan Gomez. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. A good look from Johnson. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Good work there as it goes. Now Bryant. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And there's the screen. Down low. Oh, it's stolen. The ball's knocked loose. And here's the fast break. All right, a chance to check out the upcoming schedule for Athens. On Thursday, first trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Bryant. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
He drops it from range. Nunn's got 5 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
To the inside. Willis, the pass to Bryant. And stolen by Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got his second bucket on the night.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Pass to Willis. Kicks it out to Bryant. To the paint. Here's Oturu. No good with a layup. On offense, here is Athens. Outside Nunn. 1:57 left to play in the second quarter. Now Hernan Gomez. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. .143 left in the second quarter. Pass to Bryant. Fires it. Offensive rebound to the wing, right side. Here's Willis. Here's Oturu. And at last, they get one to fall. Oturu's got his first points of the game.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Nunn. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And it's off the back of the rim, no good.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Here's Willis. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Bryant, the pass to Willis. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Willis has got 7 now in this quarter.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
None, no good. Fires the 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They're up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details, things, and something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like... And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for Athens.
I'm impressed they're still...
Thanks, as always.
We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Athens trails by 5. Defended by Thompson. Pass to Graham. Here's 7 a screen. Over to the wing. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Shooting for Athens, Omer Yurtseven at the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. So it's the home team now. 3-point lead. So on the floor for Athens. Inside. Pass to Larkin. From the high post. Buries the jump shot. Larkin's got 6.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
It's picked off. In transition, here they come. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J. Larkin's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And Athens calls time here. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Defended by Thompson. Out left to the wing. Pass to Osman. 5 on the clock. No good on the three. A score here would build the lead to double digits.
Yeah, they seem very much in control.
There's a screen. Here's Larkin. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Athens shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And that one misses.
One shot.
Athens trails by 8. It's tipped. Thompson with it. 5 points in the game. Three-pointer. Larkin no good. Grant outside. From deep. Connects from downtown. Grant's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Poirier passes to Smits. Count it.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Smits has gone 2 of 4 shooting. And there's a pick. And here's Grant from the arc. Nora grabs the board.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Out to Thompson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
They swipe it. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Thompson's got 8.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Grant. Defended by Thompson. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Larkin. Out to Thompson. They get the rebound. Pass to Nora. Now here's Thompson. Here's Larkin. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he nails the third. Athens trails by 13. 1:24 left in the third. Grant the pass to Osman. And it's in there.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Now here's Thompson. He's closely guarded. And he drives in. And yep, it's good. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's Athens with it. 54 seconds left in the third. Sends it home from three-point land.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Larkin passes to Smits. Oh, deflected. Grant with a steal. Ooh, poked away. Down low. Here's 7, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 10. And they're running. A deep 3. And that's not going to go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Up by 10. And we're coming right back. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. They've got Johnson, and it's Willis in at the 4-man position. Outside Johnson for 3. Clock at 6. Pass to Bryant. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Athens. Outside Nunn. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And here's Brown for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Here's Nunn. And a missed layup. Nunn's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Outside Johnson. Offensive rebound. Athens trails by 10. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Yep, that one's good. Hernan Gomez has got his first bucket in this one.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Driving to the basket.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now here's Johnson. Defense is right there to the middle. Hernan Gomez with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Throws it up high. Ball stolen. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Athens trails by 10. And here's Brown. This one for 3. Tries again. Down low. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Pass to Bryant. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by Athens.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Nunn. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Willis. Willis has got 4 rebounds now. Bryant, the pass to Johnson. Oh, there's the alley.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Damn, that's butter.
Could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Puts it up. And another miss by Athens.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
They set a pick, and it's Brown off the drive. The shot that time not on target. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. Tries it from 19. The shot by Johnson, no good. Lets it go from deep. Oturu with the rebound. And so they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, and thanks for joining us on this fine Thursday afternoon. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the center, locking down the middle.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Larkin goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Now here's James. Into the lane. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Out to Thompson. Fires the three. That one's in. His first shot this game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
to the left wing. Down low. Here's Smits. Out to Thompson. They set the pick. Inside. And stolen by James. Here's Korkmaz. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Here's Poirier. Here's Larkin. No good on the triple.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's James. And the dunk by James.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Now here's Thompson. It's tipped. One-on-one fast break. Pass to Calathes. Misses the layup. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Smits. He takes it in. 4 on the clock. Thompson outside. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Thompson's got 5 now. James against Thompson. And James gets it to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. It's deflected. Here's Larkin. And the shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
James misses. Out left to the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Left side, Brown. Misses from close range. Fabianas kicks to Korkmaz. The screen from Brown. Calathes, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Smits, good.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Here's Korkmaz, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the
yeah.
flushing of the toilet right there.
Like a fierce two-hander. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. 23 seconds left in the first. Here's Calathes. Sinks that one from the post. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Thompson with it. Puts up a deep three. And no good that time.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. They lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
They've got Bryant. Johnson is out there with Willis. And it's Oturu in at the 5. They've got Corniche. Diallo out there with Blossingame. And it's Akobo in at the guard position. And the layup's good off the glass. Okobo's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Driving in. Johnson surveying the floor. To the middle, Willis. And it's Willis finishing it off.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Here's Diallo, and he banks in the layup.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. And you take a look at this home team, they're still holding tough in that 5th position, still trying to climb the ladder.
When you look at this visiting team, they weren't supposed to be this good. I mean, people have now started to accept that they're a real factor in how this season will ultimately play out.
Willis, the pass to Bryant. There's a screen by Willis. Here's Johnson. A second chance effort. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Okobo, that's good. Okobo's got 6.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Back to Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. Wassengame pulls it in. Here's Okobo. Diallo against Johnson. Johnson with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Okobo looking over the floor. Corniche. That one doesn't drop. Johnson outside. Lets it go from deep. Traps in the tray. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Long range from the inbound. There's 1:47 left in the second quarter. That one good for 2.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Bryant. It's held in by Diallo. Here's Okobo. He has 6. Pass to Corniche. Here's Okobo. 6 on the shot clock. Shot good by Diallo. Diallo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
59 seconds left in the first half. To Okobo. There's a screen by Motiejunas. Here's Diallo. Not enough on that one as it misses. Johnson with it. Picked up by Motiejunas. Johnson kicks to Willis. Back to Johnson. Motiejunas with the steal. Now Diallo. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. That one drops for him. Diallo's got 7.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
To the paint. Here's Willis. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Okobo, the pass to Blossinger. And it's off from 3-point range. That shot off the mark. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
You take a look at the visitors. Not a lot of games left. They're definitely a playoff team. Question, can they contend for a title?
Well,
sharing is caring. Right now, these guys do not care about keeping each other involved. If they did, they probably would be up in this game.
I thought you'd... That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kep.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Calathes. Larkin out there with Thompson. And it's Poirier in at the 5 spot. No one near James as he lets it go. Cans it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's James in at the point guard. James against Thompson. Takes the 3. Pocket 6. Here's Smits. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson is out there with Larkin. And it's Nora in at the 3 slot. Korkmaz misses the 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Brown out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Calathes and it's the shooting guard. Yep, that one goes in there.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Smits. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Korkmaz. 5 points in the game. And it's Smith with the rebound. Smits has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Larkin. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
With some arc. The rebound by James.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Korkmaz kicks to Brown. Knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Brown. On Sunday. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Larkin looking it over. Down low for the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. Poirier's got 4 points this quarter. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
On the wing, James. He's covered by Thompson. No good with the triple.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Moron, that's good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Calathes. Outside, James. Here he goes. And James throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
First personal foul.
And the free throw, no good. Thompson outside. No one near him. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Offensive rebound. Down kicks to Korkmaz. From downtown, sinks the triple. Korkmaz has got 8 points.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And it's Smits missing. Smits has gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Coathis. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Thompson for 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's the drive. And he comes up with the deuce. He has 6.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Thompson's gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. James kicks to Coathis. Here's Korkmaz. 8 points for him. Out to the right wing. Papagiannis passes to Korkmaz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Coathis, no luck. And here's Thompson. Got it off in time. Sends it home! What a shot!
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fight.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Up 1. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Larkin. He's out there with Thompson, and it's Smits in at the power forward.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Okobo. Misses in close. Now, here's Johnson. He's tightly guarded. Here's Okobo. Passing game, the pass to Moniunas. Here's Corniche. Cuts off the pass. And here's the fast break. Here's Willis. And it's Willis finishing it off.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Drives to the hoop. And that one drops.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Bryant. Here's Poirier. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Diallo, no good. He's guarded by Diallo. Powered down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Okobo, an easy 2 points on the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Bryant passes to Poirier. Johnson for three. Motiejunas grabs the miss.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
Diallo, no good. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Pass to Corniche. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Missed inside. Willis, the pass to Poirier. Good, and the nice assist from Willis. Poirier's got 6 here in this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And they double up Bryant. And it's Willis finishing it off.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. And the basket by Corniche. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. He's guarded by Diallo. Outside Willis. And it's Willis finishing it off.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Corniche has gone 3 for 5 from the field. Here's Poirier.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Personal foul, third team foul. At the line for Euroleague.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game here. Here's Blasingame. No good on the 3. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
And it's Willis finishing it off.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Corniche. Off target with his 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Poirier. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big...
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Count the basket.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Check by James. You're 7, a screen on James. Pass to Nunn, 5 to shoot. From behind the arc, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Kalathis. Pulls up on the wing. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. To the inside. Osman with the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Smooth pass. First personal foul. First team foul.
The home team on D. It's a 3-point game. James can't get it to go. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. You're 7, a screen. There's the drive. Here's Osman, defended by Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Osman with the bucket. Osman's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Korkmaz to halt the run. And the layup is up and in.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pass to Yurt 7. Here's Osman. The kick out to Nunn. Check by James. Puts up a deep 3. That one is off.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Here's Kalathis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
check by James. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And here they come. Here's Korkmaz. They grab their own miss. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Yurt 7 a screen. Hernan Gomez, the pass to Yurt 7. Yurt 7 a screen on Brown. Now here's Hernan Gomez. And another miss by Athens. Korkmaz on the wing. No points so far. Pass to Brown. Back to Korkmaz. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Yurt 7. On offense, here is Athens. Here's Osman. And a nice finish on the layup. Osman's got 6.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
James passes to Korkmaz. There's 57 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Cedi Osman. First personal foul. Second team foul.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's James with the jam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now here's Yurt 7. He's off on the layup. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Soft touch off the glass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Hernan Gomez, the pass to Yurt 7. There's the screen. Osman on the wing. Here's the 3. Not going to go that time. It's Brown on the wing. Got it up. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Covered by Diallo. To the paint. Right wing. Pass to Brown. From outside the arc. Out to the right wing. The 3 is up. Tries yet again. Beyond the arc. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The rebound by Diallo.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
And the shot's good.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And he gets that one.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
On offense, here is Athens. Outside, Brown. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Second chance shot to the left side wing. Covered by Diallo. Three-pointer.
3 pointer.
Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Kept alive. That shot missing. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. He takes it in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Outside, Brown. Covered by Diallo. To the wing on the left. From outside, off the mark. And they're on the run. Akobo, no good. Athens trails by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Banked it in off the glass. 6 points for him.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
And he gets the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so Brown will bring it up for Athens. 1:35 left in the first half of this game. Covered by Diallo. 6 to shoot. Back to Brown. Over to the left wing. Launches it. The rebound by Diallo.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's the pick. And that one's long. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter.
You're not going to be perfect. For the most part, they've really taken care of the ball. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Athens trails by 7. Inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Jumps up. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Knocked away. Here's the break.
Athens foul call. Brown. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the half. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Leading by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass us.
All right, guys, let's swing it over. That's it for us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Athens trails by 9. Omer 7 out there with Jetty Osman. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3. They set the screen. Pass to none. Just 5 to shoot. To the left wing. This one for 3. Shot misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Brown passes to James. Here's the three. Sinks the tray. James has got 7 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And he makes it.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. He's covered by Yurtseven and stolen by Nunn. Here's Kalathis. Over Nunn. It's hauled in by Athens.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Three-pointer, no good. Nunn's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Korkmaz. Launches a three. They get it back. The three is up. Up again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Athens trails by 10. And on Gomez with it. Picked up by James. To the middle. Here's Yurtseven. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Yurtseven's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to James. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Check by James. Here's Osman. Offline with a three. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Brown, a screen on Nunn. Here's Kalathis. And the three-pointer goes. Kalathis has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And Athens calls time here. Kalathis has gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And he banks in the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Lays it up and banks it in. Kalathis has got 9.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Nunn. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. Osman, no good.
Athens foul called.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Personal foul. First team foul.
They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts. Here's Yurtseven. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. Athens shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd. Now, here is James. He's got 7.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Check by James. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Shot clock at 2. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Down low. The steal. In transition. Here they come. Watch the pick. And the 3 off target. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Korkmaz, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Outside Nunn. And down it goes. 2 points. Nunn's got his second basket of the night. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Leading by 7. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Right side Brown. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. That shot is off. And for Athens, fires the 3. The rebound by Diallo. Diallo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win. Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
And here's Brown for 3. To the paint. Off with the layup. Here's Akobo. Here's Montayunas. The offensive rebound. Diallo outside. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And here's Brown for 3. From the arc. It's hauled in by Akobo.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And the bucket is good. Athens trails by 14. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Brown. Again, Brown missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Here's Montayunas. Doesn't go that time. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Shot clock at 6. Buries it from 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Can't cash it in from close range.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
With the 10-footer. No good that time. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Greg?
You know, BA, a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
The home team on D. Diallo outside. Fires for 3. Hauled in by Brown.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
4-3. The rebound by Diallo. Diallo's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside, Akobo. And he makes it on the layup.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Brown against Diallo for 3. Another shot. Kick out to Brown. Drains the triple. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Akobo. To the middle. Picked it out of midair. That one falls.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And Athens calls time here. They're losing by 14. And here's Brown for 3. The layup off target.
Athens foul called. Number 30. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Here's Akobo, defended by Brown.
Foul called. Brown. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
That free throw no good.
For the away team. Corner 2 shots.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. And so it's Athens with it. They trail by 14. And another miss by Athens.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
To the inside. It's Cornely missing. And so Brown will bring it up for Athens. To the right side. Oh, it's stolen. Fires from way outside. Can't get it to fall. And so the road team gets the W.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors. Larkin out there with Thompson. And it's Poirier in at the 5. They set the pick. Slukas passes to Osman. 5 to shoot. Inside. And he jams it with authority.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Driving inside. Here's Nora. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now Athens with it. None up top. From past the arc. Warog grabs the board.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now, here's Nunn. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Larkin can't get it to go. And stolen by Thompson. Nice shot by Larkin.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Slukas, he's covered by Thompson. Pass to Osman. Shot clock at 5. Athens with another miss.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Here's Smits. Here's Larkin. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Larkin's got 5 now.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Nunn. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Poirier. Back to Thompson. Here's Larkin. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 8 points for him.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Here's the 3. Poirier grabs the miss. Here's Larkin. Defended by Nunn. Thompson with the bucket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Osman. Still yet to score. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Smits missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Pass to Nora. Launches it. It's hauled in by Athens. 54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Slukas uses the glass to finish the layup.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
There's a screen. Thompson from long range. Goes back up. Smits, good.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. It's Saban. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Thompson right side. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Lucas. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Up 11. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with and glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
We've got Johnson, also Willis out there. And it's Oturu in at the center, filling out the middle. Johnson for three. It's hauled in by Athens. And for Athens, back to Grant. Here's the screen to the middle. It's stolen by Willis. Willis is out there with Johnson. Then it's Bryant. And it's Oturu in at the 5 down low. Johnson the screen. A 3-ball. And Willis gets it to go. Willis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And for Athens, Hernan Gomez against Johnson. Just 3 to shoot. Athens needs to get a shot off. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. They set the screen. Willis, the pass to Bryant. Back to Willis. And it's Willis finishing it off.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Grant down low. He's covered by Willis. Grant, that's good.
No, he's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Johnson gets the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Willis with a screen on Grant. Pass to Willis. Kicks it out to Johnson. There's the pick. Shot from the top of the key, and he knocks down the jumper. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
Johnson for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for Athens. Athens moving the ball around. He takes it in. Tries again. They set the pick. Grant for three. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Johnson surveying the floor. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Athens trails by 17. Grant outside. 56 seconds left to play here in the half. 6 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. Oturu with the rebound.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Outside Bryant. Shoots the three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Now Athens with it. Trailing by 17. Inside. Here's Hernan Gomez. Banked in off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Bryant the pass to Oturu. For the three. No good that time. Brown against Bryant. Brown outside. And here's Hernan Gomez outside. Good on the three-point shot. Hernan Gomez has got 5 points in the quarter. And we've reached halftime in this one. Up by 12. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Taking a look at the visitors, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the visiting team. And that is it for halftime, folks.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Athens trails by 12. We've got Larkin. He's out there with Thompson. And it's Nora in at the 3. Pass to Nunn. There's a screen. Yurtsevin with it. Nora grabs the board. Here's Larkin, defended by Nunn. Yep, that one goes.
Wow, the finger roll. Sometimes a soft finish like that makes it even more painful for the defense.
Driving in, count it.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Kept alive, pass to Larkin. Another shot. The shot misses.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Slukas, he's covered by Thompson. Here's the screen. Wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He has 6. Pulls up. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Athens trails by 12. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Yurtsevin passes to Slukas. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Yurtsevin. Poirier grabs the miss. Poirier's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Smits. Pass to Larkin. Second shot opportunity. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Larkin's got 12.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
To the left side wing. Now, here's Nunn. Guarded closer. Takes it inside. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Here's Thompson. Off with the layup. Now Athens with it. A 12-point game. Here's Lucas. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Down low. Smith's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
None.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Athens, they've converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And that free throw good from none. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good on the triple.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Back to none. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Snatched up, and he slams it one-handed.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it.
And it's Smith with the rebound. Here's Norrell. Pass to Thompson. Jacks up a three. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 9 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Nunn looking around. Over to the left wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Yurtsevin. Here's Lucas. Misses the 3. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 16. And we're just moments away from the start of... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Willis, no good. Athens trails by 16. Johnson is out there with Willis. And there's Bryant, and it's Oturu in at the center position.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Number 44, 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Now Bryant. He's covered by Grant. Bryant looking around. A three-pointer, no good. Grant outside. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Hernan Gomez in the corner. Grant outside. Shot clock at 6. With his first shot attempt. And Willis pulls it down.
I I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Hernan Gomez finds Brown. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Shoots it up. The shot comes out.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
There's the screen. Takes it off the glass. Grant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Here is Bryant. It's stolen by Brown. And here we go.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take a lead? We'll have to see.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. With the second effort, he takes it up and lays it in. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Athens.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get even.
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
Number 21, 2 shots. The pace of a video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Instituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Master Willis takes the three, trains the three-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Back to Bryant. Outside Willis. From the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. Athens trails by 6.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
And it's Grant in the corner. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out. That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And Athens calls time here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the head coach for Athens talked to his team during that timeout. He challenged this team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. We'll see if that message resonated. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. They're running. Moving it up. It's a big dunk at the end of the break.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Athens with another miss. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about...
A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Kalathis. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Here's Larkin. Check by James. The three from Thompson. Pass to Poirier. Here's Larkin. Off the mark there with a three. James deciding where to go with it. Here's Kalathis from 18 feet away. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. The visitors with the ball. There's a screen. Nora, pass to Poirier. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Kalathis, defended by Thompson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter, Larkin with the bucket.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Shot's good by James.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Thompson outside. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
Pass to Larkin. Down low. And they're pushing it up. And there's James from the arc. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Here's Kalathis, defended by Thompson. Pass to Korkmaz. Going inside. And it's Larkin with a rebound.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And he dunks it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter of the game. Takes the 3. Larkin with the bucket. Larkin's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Kalathis. Stolen by Thompson. Deflects the pass. Pass to Larkin. The layup misses. Fast break, here we go. Korkmaz, good. A minute 4 left to play in the first. Larkin passes to Nora. Thompson with it. And the basket by Poirier.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Brown. And it's Smits with a rebound.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Larkin with the bucket.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Larkin's gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor. The 3-ball. Korkmaz, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And that one good. Thompson's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Kalathis. Comes up empty down low. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. They lead by... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
They've got Johnson, and it's a Turu in at the center position, filling out the middle. Inside, he shoots it. No problem on the jumper in close.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Diallo outside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. On Sunday, then on Tuesday.
You hear this all the time, but a road trip is a great chance for a team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry matters a lot in the NBA, and a trip like this can bring a team together.
Both good from the line that time.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Okobo gets the bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And here's Bryant. He's scoreless. Here's Oturu. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Pass to Diallo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Taking 2 shots.
And Diallo drops them both. Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Oturu. From deep, Johnson. That one doesn't drop. Here's Corneli. Pass to Diallo. Gets to the corner and hits it. Diallo's got 6 here in the quarter. Well, we got a close game here in Los Angeles. On the wing, Bryant. Here's Willis. There's a screen. Into the lane. It's tipped. And they're on the break. The 3 is up. Here's a Kobo. Can't tie it up. That one misses. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Diallo on the wing. Covered by Bryant. That one's good. This game is all even. Diallo's got 8.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Bryant. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Diallo. No good with a layup.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Out of bounds.
1:57 left to play in the first half. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here we go, all alone. Here's a Kobo. Finished off the break. He has 6.
Once again, a turnover leads to points.
Outside Johnson. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Motiejunas. Not going to go that time.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And that one's good. Bryant.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's a Kobo, covered by Bryant. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
41 seconds left in the second. And the layup falls.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh.
It's stolen. To the paint. And here comes the break. Diallo, no good.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Here's a Kobo, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's Willis. The 3. That shot, no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Kalathis. Back to James from behind the arc. And it's Smits with a rebound. Nora, pass to Larkin. Here's Poirier, checked by James. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Okay, showing he's capable of throwing it down.
Hey, I wish we saw more of these dunks from him. He obviously has the size and ability for it.
I don't think really that's his personality. Sometimes he's just waiting for things to happen, and other times he's in attack mode.
First team foul.
And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. James has got 7.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Takes it inside. Here's Kalathis. James outside. On target from range. James has got 5 points now this quarter. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Here's Smits. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Thompson left side. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Off target from 3-point range. James outside. Here's Kalathis. Oh, he picked him clean. And he's all alone. Here's Smits. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Pass to Brown. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here he goes. And it's Smits with a rebound. Kalathis has gone 2 of 5 from the field here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Nora, defended by Brown. Pass to Larkin. And he converts the layup. Larkin's got 10 points.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
1:43 left in the third. And they're on the break. It's deflected. Smits passes to Nora. Thompson scanning the floor. Inside. Pass to Smits. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Away team foul. Smith. First personal foul. Second team foul.
.114 left to play in the third quarter here. James passes to Brown. And the shot goes. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Poirier. Here's Larkin. Check by James. Larkin passes to Nora. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Larkin. Lets it go from deep. Korkmaz pulls it in.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
James passes to Korkmaz. Back to James. Pass to Korkmaz. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
Korkmaz has gone 2 of 4 from the field. Thompson outside. He buries it from 3. Thompson's got 8 points. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Here's Kalathis. The 3 won't fall. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. They lead. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Johnson, and it's a Turu in at the 5 spot. Back to Bryant. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Well, that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit the shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
The home team calls timeout. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
And Allie, thank you for that.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Oturu passes to Willis. And a miss there on the triple. Willis has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Cornelie. And that one is hammered home. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Here's Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Free throw drops for Johnson.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Diallo. And a two-handed jam.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Johnson for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Covered by Diallo. Here's Willis. Off target from the baseline.
And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Deflected. They get it back. Pass to Corley. Oh, got a piece of it. Covered by Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Tries it from the top of the key. Yep, right through the net.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Yep, that one goes.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Home team foul. Monty, second personal foul. Second team foul.
Bryant outside. The rebound by Diallo. Pass to Akobo. And there's the drive. Misses from close range.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Here's Johnson. Uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
That one drops for him.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Nails it from three.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Here's Akobo. Pass to Corley. Over to the left wing. Beyond the arc. And Bryant pulls it down. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Akobo. Second shot opportunity. Oh, they pick off the pass. And they're running. Here's Willis. And that misses. That would have put him up. There's 53 seconds left in the game. To the wing on the left. Cash.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
It's Johnson with a drive. He's off on the layup. Here's Akobo. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices. The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play. And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Johnson. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Diallo. Here's Corneli. And so the home crowd treated to a win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It's Athens and the home team. A look at the starting group for Athens. We've got Yurtseven, and it's Osman in at the 4 spot. James finds Brown. James outside, just 5 on the clock. And it's Brown missing. Now Athens with it. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Here's Calathes. Brown outside. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Yurtseven passes to Hernan Gomez. There's Lucas. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Calathes. At the top of the key, Korkmaz. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now Athens with it. James covering. There's Lucas. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
They set the pick. Korkmaz kicks to Calathes. On the wing, James. And the dunk by James.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And it's Osman missing. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Brown. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And stolen by James. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez. Brown deciding where to go with it. Out to the wing. The screen from Brown. Papianis passes to Korkmaz. Here's Brown. James kicks to Coathis. Goes back up. And it falls over the rim and in. Athens trails by 5. There's a good screen. There's Lucas. James right side. Pass to Korkmaz. Brown outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 9 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Hernan Gomez passes to Slukas. Athens with another miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's denied. They recover it. Pass to Papagiannis. It's Korkmaz in the corner. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And his third shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. 55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Drives to the hoop. The sweep piece over 2. 5 points in the game.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Here's James. It's hauled in by Athens. Pass to Osman. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
James, no good.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
There's Lucas. Up again. It's hauled in by Brown. James way outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
They've got Corniche. Awesome game out there with Diallo. And it's a Kobo in at the 1 spot. Unloads from 13. And stolen by Diallo. Fast break, here we go. And for Athens. Oh, it just pounded in! Pounded in!
Oh! How about that?
Now, here's Nunn. To the paint. Panathinaikos with the steal. And they're running. Pass to Corniche. Here comes Brown, leading the fast break. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Diallo. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And stolen by Diallo. To the inside, Panathinaikos, and it goes down 2 points. Panathinaikos has got his first points in this one.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
And that one, good.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Diallo. Lays it up off the glass. Diallo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
It's good on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Athens trails by 6. set the pick. Here's none. And it's off from three-point range. Pushing it up. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Athens. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Okobo. Here's Rossengame. From outside, off the mark. Down low. Drops in the layup for two.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Diallo against none. Driving the lane. Out of bounds. Athens takes possession. Here's a look at the schedule for Athens. On Saturday and then on Tuesday. Athens trails by 4. Brown with it. Pass to none. There's the pick. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. They get it again. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Brown. Clock at 6. Pass to none. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Moniunas. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Moniunas has got his second basket.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Tries again. Brown wide open. He fires. Brown's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To the wing on the left. Here's Moniunas. No good from outside. Athens trails by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Stripped it away. Here's a Kobo. Here's Rossengame, and he uses the glass on the layup.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Brown. And the first half is now in the books. Up 8. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
19.
Man, I think for Athens, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the home team.
They're doing a nice job.
And that'll do it for half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And here is Athens now. Trailing here by 8. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's James in at the 2. To the right side. Launches it. And James pulls it down.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And for Athens, we've got Yurtsevin, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 spot. Here he goes. Uses both hands to slam it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Good, nice job down low. Hernan Gomez has got his first basket of the night. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Kalathis. Here's James. Here's Papagiannis. Good, and the assist goes to James. Papagiannis has got his first 3 points of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Athens shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the away team, number 40, 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
James right side. And the dunk by James.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Personal foul, second team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. It's stolen.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
Brown outside. From deep. Second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. Brown's got 14 points.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract limits. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's got 5. Got a piece of it. And stolen by James. Pass to Papagiannis. Oh!
My goodness.
And that one is hammered home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Brown outside. Pass to James. Driving to the basket. Plays it up and banks it in. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Athens calls time here. Athens trails by 13. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. And stolen by James. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Now Brown. 17 points in the game. Stolen by Yurtsevin. Pass to Osman. Korkmaz grabs the miss. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Great positioning on the putback.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Yurtsevin passes to Osman. Yurtsevin with it, and it's blocked by Brown. And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's none. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's a Kobo. Passing game out there at Corniche. And it's Maniunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's none. That 3 off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Offensive rebound. Maniunas' shot is good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Diallo. Oh, that's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Diallo. No good on the quick 3. Athens moving the ball around. Petro offline with his 3. Here's Corniche. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, first team.
And the first one drops.
At the line for 2, Corniche.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Athens. 19-point game. So, Greg, you played the point. In creative player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Tim. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Boston game. Astro Kobo.
First personal foul, second team foul.
First one falls for. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Brown, no good. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Diallo.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Athens trails by 21. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Left side, Brown. 11 feet away. Mount grabs the miss. Brown's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Diallo kicks to Mount. Corniche, the pass to Diallo. A slam cut by Diallo.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Pass to Mount. Here's Corniche.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
And here is Brown. And the three ball is good.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Bounce pass from Diallo. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And now Athens on the break. And the shot goes in.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
A Kobo. That's good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
None against Diallo. The three. And it's a Kobo missing. And here is Athens now. Count that one. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
None can't get it to fall.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
In the corner, Mount with it. Bangs home the trifecta.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.